Good morning, Griffin Scopers. Thought I'd do a little soul birth card character analysis video for you today. As it's raining cats and dogs outside and it feels more like winter than summer. We're looking at President Macron today, the President of France. So he has been caught in some very embarrassing optics in the last couple of days, whereby his wife, Brigitte Macron, has been seen to be kind of like clawing and aggressively pushing at his face, pushing him away while an aeroplane door was wide open. Everything was caught on camera by the press. He's been trying to laugh it off and play it down, but something doesn't feel quite right. Also, they have quite a curious relationship in so much as not only is there a 25-year age gap between them, but they got together when he was just a mere 15 years old. So he was a minor and she was his teacher, his drama teacher, and the attraction just rolled on and on. Not only that, there's been lots and lots of speculation about whether Brigitte Macron has actually been a man. That's how she came into the world. So although that's kind of like an okay thing, and the younger generation just take it on board as a given when it comes to transgender issues, for the older set it can be a little bit more affronting. Personally, I couldn't give a monkey's what someone gets up to behind closed doors. That's their business. But nevertheless, the world is very, very curious. So before I get into that, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps keep the content coming to you. And if anybody would like a private reading with me, do get in touch. In the description box is my email. Just send me a little email and we'll get you booked in. So let's have a look and see what cards Macron has got. He is by character card, which is Sagittarius, by the way, his astrological sign. So that makes him the Lovers and the Devil. He is also the Lovers and the Devil card by his year cards, okay? And his actual soul birth cards are the World card and the Empress. I can't easily hold all those cards up, so I'm going to pan the camera down so that you can have a look and see what we've got. So one of the first things that I notice, and in a lot of tarot decks, you will see that the World card is represented by a hermaphrodite. And hermaphrodite, well, this card is also ruled, should I say, by Saturn. And Saturn is considered to be, by many astrologers, not ruled by any one gender. It's not thought to be male or female. It's seen as genderless, although in some tarot cards you do get the physical embodiment of both sexes going on. The figure, will show male and female body parts, and the meaning is of integration of the male and the female energies. But in the eyes of the world, the worldwide internet, is currently, there's nothing leading to a whole conclusion on the gender of what Mrs. Macron actually is. So the Devil, interestingly enough, is ruled by the number 15, and 15 was the age that he got together with Brigitte. And notice as well how we get that M shape, the letter M on the horns of the Devil for the initial of his surname, Macron. But he's the Lovers card, and the Lovers depicts the Garden of Eden. It's all about, guys, that forbidden fruit, isn't it? And we see the fruit, the apples, in the Empress card there. And the Devil is very, very curious. He wants to know what that fruit tastes like, and also kind of wants to go beyond rules, limitation, taste what's on the other side. The energy in the Devil card is not about consent or asking permission of somebody. And it's interesting, I wonder, I don't know, the age of consent and all of that, getting together with somebody who's 25 years older, There's just something off there for me. And with the devil card relating on the periodic table to sulfur, we get the smell of rotten eggs. All for entertainment purposes only, guys, all allegedlys here. So this is about coming into the world to learn about all kinds of different relationships. Good, bad, fair to middling, damn right ugly, girl on girl, boy on boy, hermaphrodite, everything in between that you could possibly think of. And the hummingbird, let me get this right into camera so that you can see it. The hummingbird is a symbol, spiritually meaning that it represents a man's desire and affection. And just think about the way that hummingbird with its long beak kind of pushes into the flower. It's very sexual. So the devil can signify lust and not love, and also kind of gaslighting. And one has to wonder, you know, about how he was lured into that relationship with Bridget at such a tender young age. But as a result, this hummingbird is trapped and it's lost its liberty. The bird actually looks quite fragile, you know, chained, unable to escape from the power and dominance of this much bigger, older looking crow. So as well as I'm looking at that M shape, I'm thinking of Manchurian candidate. The smaller bird just looks so compromised to me. But the life lesson of Macron is to break out of any false illusions here. Fear and guilt that ties the chains to the red heart in the river of blood, and to actually realize what his own authenticity is, and to help him find his own freedom, not to be held back in any way. So the world card as well relates to accomplishment. Excuse me, we see a whole circle which is complete. Guys, I wouldn't mind betting that these two have been together in another life previously, or perhaps many lives. We see cycles with the world, but we see souls as well, two souls in these two lemniscapes. The world card relates to accomplishment, being a big thinker on a global kind of a scale. It's about travel as well, but also nurturing big ideas. If you want to be a president, you have to nurture those big ideas, and that's where the Empress energy comes in. She is the queen of all nurturers, and the life lesson is to finish what you set out or want to accomplish with those big ideas, so that it leads him to fulfillment. He has the power to shape the reality of his world onto the worldwide stage through the choices that he makes. The Lover's card is all about making the right choices. You can choose to take the lower road that doesn't lead to any fulfillment or any kind of accomplishment, or he can choose to take the high road, which is much more long-lasting, fulfilling, and is going to fulfill his life lesson. So I just want to draw a few charms, I think, for President Macron, and just to see what we get, just to open out this reading a little bit more. Oh my God, we've got two guns. Well, let's get that onto the devil card. So this is about power when we look at guns, and power can corrupt very, very easily. I'm talking about you know, being the breaker of chains, not being beholden, gaining liberty and freedom. And we've got the camera, and we started off this reading with me talking about this camera. Actually, this charm actually opens up. So what do cameras do? They create optics, they create a scene, they set a scene, but this camera opens up. So I'm thinking there's much more to that picture, that video clip that we've seen where Mrs. Macron is actually shoving him violently away. There's more going on behind the scenes for me. Make of that what you will, guys. Drop your comments in the box below. Let me know what you thought of this one, and I will see you on the next. Bye for now.